Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Now, before I get started, I got to call somebody real quick. Hold on. BLM! 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 Black Lives Matter! Damn it. I don't see... Do you guys see any of them? Because I don't see shit. Ever since I heard about this story, I've been yelling. Do you know when they get the townspeople together to look for a missing child? They go out in an area where the child may have been seen last, and they stand shoulder to shoulder and they walk trying to look for clues. BLM! Nothing, man. I don't see shit. If you guys know how to get in touch with BLM, let me know, or better yet, you go ahead and contact them. Cut out the middleman. Don't tell me. If you know how to get in touch with BLM, you get in touch with them and let them know they need to hightail it to South Carolina, or like my dad would say, they need to hop on the first thing smoking and get their asses over to South Carolina. Why? Because there's a dead black person, and not just any regular black person. It's not a black man. Who gives a shit about them? And it's not a black child. Who gives a shit about them? It was a black woman. Woman. You mean to tell me somebody murdered a black woman? And BLM isn't beating feet to the scene of the crime? Do you guys know what a black woman is? Do you have any idea what a black woman is? I'll tell you what she is. She is the creator of all life. She raised her kids. She raised the white folks' kids back in the day. She's playing mom. She's playing dad. She's doing everything. She's the most educated. She's the most cultured. She's the finest, the most beautiful thing to ever walk this planet. That is a black woman. Woman. You guys remember in Blazing Saddles, where every time they say Randolph Scott's name, they all take off their hats and say, and you hear the opera singing in the background, Randolph Scott. I'm going to do that every time I say black woman. Every time I say black woman, you just hear in your mind the chorus saying black woman, because that's the respect they deserve, because they're the most disrespected. They are the most shit on. Did you know that when a black woman goes to the doctor when she's pregnant, that those white doctors don't take her pregnancy as serious as they would a white woman's pregnancy? Did you fucking know that? Did you know that a diet a white woman might be on would not work the same for a black woman? Black women are the ultimate disrespected group in the world. So of course, when one of them meets an untimely death, Black Lives Matter, it's in the title, they should be Back to the Future, flames on the ground, headed to where that happened. But for some reason, there's no BLM there. What happened? Well, 6 illegals robbed and murdered a black woman. So what's up, BLM? Where are you? Now, luckily, ICE is involved, and these 6 pieces of shit ranging in ages from 14 to 21. What kind of fucking 21-year-old is hanging out with a 14, 15, 16-year-old? You're either a gangbanger or a pervert, or both. So most likely it was a gang initiation. And why not pick a black woman? Black people don't care about black people's lives. Why would a foreigner care about it? You're slaughtering each other and at rates that would make the Ku Klux Klan need a cigarette and a sandwich after they read that. Jasper, come in here, man. These niggers are killing each other at the tune of 7,000 a year. Oh, shit. Give me a cigarette and a sandwich. But I guess the mainstream mediocres are in a conundrum. Because here you have the death of a black person, not only a black person, a black woman. Woman. But the perpetrators are a person of color too. So what do? You can't cover the story and say that these people don't belong here, they need to be deported, because you've been complicit in the invasion of this country. You, Sloppy Joe, everybody else, let them in. You let them in by the millions, but we're supposed to take case by case, one by one before we kick them out. You're out of your mind. I hope Trump suspends habeas corpus and grabs these fuckers by the millions and throws them out like Uncle Phil did Jazzy Jeff every week. Remember that? That's what I want to see. R.I.P. James Avery, I wish you were still alive so we could put you on the border and you can grab these illegals by the scruff of their neck and the seat of their pants and throw them the fuck out of here. Where is BLM? Where are the pro-blacks? Because you have a dead black woman. Murdered. And these 6 illegal pieces of shit were allowed to come here and do it. And one of them, I'll put a link in the description box, you'll see their mugshots. One of them has highlights. You should get kicked out of our country just for that. If you're an illegal in our country and you got highlights in your hair, man, get your dumb ass out of here. 6 illegals killed a black woman. Woman. And we don't hear a peep. A peep from the mainstream mediocres. What's going on? Why is BLM not in South Carolina tearing shit up? When are the mostly peaceful protests gonna kick off? Because somebody murdered a black woman. Woman. That's a little less black girl magic in the world. Somebody doesn't need to pay for that? But luckily, we have Trump in office. We got Tom Mad Dog Homan on the case. And those illegals will be up out of here before our court systems will even know what's going on. What is it? A lie makes it around the world twice before the truth even gets its pants on. Well, these illegals are going to be thrown out of our country before our court system can get their damn pants on. I don't know where they're from. I hope it's El Salvador, so they get sent to one of those maximum security, all concrete and steel prisons. That's what our prisons need to be like. Our prisons are fucking theme parks. They can have shoes and clothes and food and radios and TVs and jewelry and Jordans and shit. They're allowed to fuck each other and jerk off everywhere. What? Am I just describing a summer camp for adults or a prison? Because El Salvador has it right. It needs to be large. It needs to be sterile, cold, and unwelcoming. That's prison. But again, if you guys know how to get in contact with BLM, do that, because they have work to do. The most precious, I was going to say one of the most precious, but I need to check that. The most precious individuals that we have in our society, one of them has been murdered. Do you know how much better than you a black woman is? Let me count the ways. They have more hardships than you. They do better with those hardships. They created life. They're the most educated, blah, blah, and blah. Still waiting. BLM, you know my channel. Give me an email, BLM, JerichoGreen2018@gmail.com. Let me know that you are in South Carolina standing up for that black life. Meet me in the comments. Talk to me, Goose. What do you think? Am I missing it? Have you seen BLM there and I just didn't see it? Let me know so I can make a correction video. Maybe BLM's already there with their signs and their slogans paid for by George Soros. Maybe they're already there flipping cars over, throwing bricks, burning shit, and I just missed it. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. I'm out.